On the surface, the sole narrative of the Players' Championship is that of a world-class event featuring the game's elite. But peel back the layers, and you'll find that the tales beyond the ropes, the stories being written behind the scenes, are just as compelling. The action outside the ropes at the Players actually began the week before with the second annual Champions for Education Conference. Former Florida Governor Jeb Bush was the keynote speaker, and along with Jacksonville Mayor Alvin Brown and PGA Tour Commissioner Tim Finchem, they were all gathered to confirm their commitment to working tirelessly on behalf of all students on the First Coast.
There is no more important thing to do than to have higher expectations for our children. If you stand faithful to the fact that all children can learn, and you have expectations that are higher and more meaningful for them, Northeast Florida and Jacksonville will take off.
The actual Players Week kicked off Monday morning at TPC Sawgrass as they played host to the Executive Women's Day, an amazing event headlined by an impressive panel of guest speakers. Female executives and businesswomen from across Florida's First Coast spent the day learning, networking, and exchanging ideas to improve health and wellness for female leaders.
It's so exciting. It's a great kind of message about the PGA Tour's larger health and wellness platform, and Estella's is just a fabulous partner to help get the word out.
I think it's absolutely incredible that the company is making that investment in women and in executive women. There are a lot of different aspects of performance, but whether it be your mental health or your physical health, they're all incredibly important to be a great leader.
When the sun rose Tuesday of Players Week, the first stop was the PGA Tour Academy, where Callaway brightened the day for yet another group of wounded warriors as they rolled out the red carpet with a personal club fitting.
This particular event is sponsored by one of our great partners, Callaway Golf. It's a great opportunity for us to interact up front personally with these great warriors. Out here we've got our Tour Academy staff, spending time with them, giving them instruction, and then ultimately fitting them with Callaway clubs. And it's just another one of the many things we do to say thank you to our armed services.
Golf is a sport that transcends all ages, all disabilities, and it's great therapy. And through the PGA Tour, the Birdies of the Brave, these men who have put their lives on the line for the freedom of our country are getting an opportunity to learn how to play golf, get some lessons, and use it as part of therapy as a wounded warrior.
Next up, on Tuesday, we headed to Pete Dye's Valley Course at TPC Sawgrass, where the PGA Tour Wives Association and their husbands teed it up for a special cause.
We're celebrating the 25th anniversary of the Tour Wives Association, and today is the Tour Wives Golf Classic. It's an event that they started back in 1988, and it raises money for charity, and it's such a fun event. It's a crazy fun scramble, and the husbands have an opportunity to caddy for their wives, and it's really interesting to watch them because as they're caddied for all the year through, they're a little unskilled in this area. So it makes it really, really fun.
Community Pete's Care is a great local organization here in Jacksonville. It's a great group of kids. They're life-limiting, life-threatening conditions. Once again here today, we're able to play golf, and some of the proceeds are going to benefit these children.
This is such a wonderful event. You get to see a different side of the players. You know, usually they're the competitors, and today the wives are the competitors, and they're there to support us.
Tuesday afternoon, the kids took center stage for a very special annual event as PWC hosted more than 200 kids from the First Tee chapters of Jacksonville and St. Johns County for some fun and friendly competition at PWC's First Tee Challenge.
The First Tee is a youth development organization that teaches life skills through the game of golf. And the values that are taught at the First Tee to the participants are very consistent with the values at PWC. And that's why we're so pleased to be a long-term supporter as a national trustee of the First Tee now for 15 years.
How about that? PGA Tour pro Rory Sabatini, along with fellow pro and former First Tee participant Scott Langley, were joined by Golf Channel's Kelly Tillman, the First Tee's Joe Louis Barrow, and PWC's Jay Henderson to put on an unforgettable experience for the local youth.
A lot of people think the First Tee is just about golf. These children are learning life experiences away from the course that they can carry over into their golf game and then eventually into their life. I think that Rory Sabatini and Scott Langley saw some of these swings and thought, I better make my money while I can because these kids are up and coming.
Kelly, these kids have got better form than I ever had. Better form than I do have.
I see, myself in those kids' shoes not long ago, so it's especially meaningful to be able to, teach kids a little something or hopefully give them a little bit of inspiration for their future. So it's truly a worthy cause, and it's awesome that companies like PwC are involved in recognizing how great it really is.
Just seeing all the enjoyment in the kids out there when they get to hit those shots to that miniaturized version of the 17th hole. It's obviously a dream of a lot of kids to be out here playing on the PGA Tour, and just to see that enjoyment in their eyes is incredible.
I get to practice a lot of golf, and it teaches me life skills.
We got involved in First Tee a few months ago, and she loved it.
I learned courtesy and all the different 9 core values, how to respect the green, and it's really helped me a lot.
Definitely a great program to be involved in, and we noticed the lessons that they teach them at the camp, that she brings them home and applies them at home and as well as in school.
PwC, the PGA Tour, and the Players' Championship, helping to make a positive difference in the lives of today's youth. On Wednesday, there was the annual Birdies for the Brave Military Appreciation Day at the Players, the traditional salute to our armed forces. Military men and women, along with their families, are guests all week long at the Players, and their own hospitality venue, the aptly named Patriots Outpost, once again served as the celebration's command center.
Good morning and welcome to the 2013 Patriots Outpost at the Players' Championship. We want to start by saying that it's an honor for us to be here with you to celebrate your day.
This is the big event, the Military Appreciation Day. It's really about the relationship that perseveres year-round between the PGA Tour, the military, and the local community.
This day, filled with pageantry and excitement, marks the official start of the tournament.
What a great afternoon, what a great venue this Players' Championship has become through the years.
All right, I want to thank Commissioner Fincham, the PGA Tour, and all the players for everything that you do to support our military men and women and our families here on the First Coast.
I am so honored to be a part of this event tonight, but to represent the players on the PGA Tour on behalf of our military, I just thought that was something that I'll really cherish the rest of my life.
Please give it up for all of our men and women in uniform. Hey, thank you.
And capping off the Military Appreciation Day was a special concert from country music artist Dierks Bentley.
Mr. Dierks Bentley!
How y'all doing? But most importantly for me and the guys of the band, we get a chance to talk and honor and appreciate all the folks in the military and their families. So this is gonna be a great night for us.
And finally, one of the most heartwarming stories of the week is about 19-year-old Tori Martinez. The New Mexico teenager is living with cystic fibrosis and is a special guest at the Players through the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
It's been crazy, overwhelming. Tuesday, we got up here, they kind of just showed me around. We hung out at the range for a little bit. I got to go check out the 17th hole. Really neat experience, seeing it for the first time in person. And then Wednesday, they had us inside the ropes.
Here we go, 1, 2, and 3. Thank you so much.
Thank you, I'm Tori. Later that afternoon, I got to meet Dierks Bentley. I actually got to meet Tiger today.
You did?
So that was pretty cool. That was awesome. I love country music. It's just been incredible. I have no words to explain just how grateful and blessed I am to have this opportunity. It's been amazing.
Tori caps off her time at the Players like any other fan, watching some championship golf. But gets a surprise from one of the coolest kids on the course.
Hey.
How's it going?
It's good.
You want to have dinner with me?
Excuse me. Oh my God! Yes, I would.
All right.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Can I have a hug?
Yeah.
Sweet.
The spirit of together, anything's possible was on display, and the difference we can make when we work together was clearly evident at the Players. And that spirit highlighted one of the most incredible weeks on the PGA Tour.